Jared Wellman. I'm an instructor at the Bernardo Free Academy. And today I'm going to go over how to do a basic breakfall. It's probably one of the first lessons everybody learns in jiu-jitsu or a lot of the grappling martial arts is how to fall down safely. The instinct is to reach for the ground with our hand. That can hurt our wrist, our elbow, or shoulder. But when you first learn how to breakfall, you learn how to round your back, slap the mats, and fall a lot safer so that you don't get injured. If you're looking for some details, this will help you. If you didn't learn this on your first day at your academy, maybe I can fill in some of those gaps for you. I'm going to teach you the same way we teach our kids here and the adults. It's super easy, 3 steps. So let's go over it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start seated, okay? The first step, I want to think of bringing everything in tight. My knees are bent, my arms and elbows are in tight. I can cross my hands or I can have them together, but my arms are in tight and my chin is tucked. So first step, everything in tight. The second step is I want to rock from my hips to my shoulders. I want to have a nice rounded back and I'm rocking just like a rocking chair, okay? If I have a flat back and I fall, you can hear the impact, look. And it'll hurt, especially on mats, especially with somebody's body weight coming on top of me. Or even if I was outside on pavement, right? So by rounding the back, I don't want to round the spine so much I hurt the spine, but what I want to do is rock and kind of expand my whole body surface so that I roll from hips to shoulders. So again, that first step, everything in tight. Second step, hips to shoulders, just like a rocking chair. And you'll notice my knees stay close to my shoulders. So when I get here, I'm still tight and I use the momentum of my legs to rock back up. If I don't do that connection, if I just fall like this, look how much space there is. And now it's all my abs. I'm trying to use my core to sit up. It's much more efficient just to come here and rock back up. This is also a good thing in jiu-jitsu. We always want to keep our elbows and knees tight. That's where our guard is, okay? So first step, things in tight. Second step, hips to shoulders. The third and final step, I'm going to slap the mats. And what I do, I'm slapping my hands here. Notice that they're almost at my hips or even a little bit under. The tendency is for my weight to want to go over my head, right? I'm rolling back here. The weight's coming this way. And by offsetting my hands, I keep some of the weight from going over my head and my neck, and I keep it towards my hips. Plus, I'm stabilizing, so I'm not falling left and right. And as a third thing, I'm actually dispersing some of the impact, right? So, everything in tight, hips to shoulders, hands. Just like this. It's super simple, super easy. Okay? From another angle, I'm here. Everything in tight, hips to shoulders, and I come back. From another angle, you get it from here. Everything in tight, hips, shoulders, hands. So I'm really, really big with our new students is that we keep our hands here. The tendency is the hands want to go up. This can hurt the shoulders. If I go like this, or even more common is people do this. And now look, my shoulders are being forced forward and they take the brunt of the impact. Now imagine some 200-pound guy is falling on top of me. This is where injuries happen. I'd rather be here, have the guy fall, and have this be the way I'm landing. Keeps my head safe, my shoulders safe, and my body is much more rounded to absorb the impact. So those 3 steps, super easy. Everything in tight, hips to shoulders, slap the mats at the end. Now when we start standing up, hopefully you can see me in the camera view, but when I stand up, the tendency is people start going and they step, or they start falling and they reach. What I want you to think about for this is instead of, if your body's here, instead of your body going back at an angle, think of going down and then back. So get as low as you can. Same 3 steps. I'm here standing, everything's in tight. What I'm going to do is drop straight down into a squat. My shoulders and hips are up, and I'm going as slow as I can. Hips, shoulders, hands. And I come back up. So this is a good way to build up your hip mobility. If you find you're tight in the hips, look, I can be a little bit wider. Maybe I can only come down this far. But I'm still going to think of rolling hips to shoulders. Nice, relaxed. My head never slaps the mat. What I don't want to do is be here and have my tailbone. I don't want to be here and then fall back. That can hurt, and that's a good way to hurt your lower back, especially if you're already having back issues. So imagine it slow motion. Everything in tight. Get as low as you can. The ground is as close as it can be. Don't lean forward. Keep your body upright. And look how slow I go. Back up. So this is a really good drill just to get used to it. I can also add in side break falls. Okay, I'm falling to one side, I'm back up, I'm back up. This is a good way just to warm up. If you're before class, I'm falling to the side. Look, as I get here, I'm going to use my shoulder to the elbow and push myself back up. So I fall here, push myself up. Back up, and now I'll do a nice clean break fall. So hopefully that helps. I know this is really basic, but it's a good way for beginners, especially if it's your first couple weeks in jiu-jitsu. Try to learn these break falls, get really, really comfortable. These mats hurt a little bit, so learning to fall safely and your body gets adapted to it, that's exactly how you want to start your jiu-jitsu time. So good luck with that. Hope you enjoy it.